하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕. Today I'll be going over the ranking of Korean snacks like biscuits and chips. First, let's start off with the biscuits. And number 10 is kancho, which came out in 1984. These are small round bowls with like a cookie layering on the outside, and inside there's chocolate. And number 9 is the daktoyuba. Number 8 is chikchok, and this is your general cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie. And number 7 is kukudasu, and this came out in 1986. This is, you have like 2 wafer cookies, and in the middle you can have either chocolate or white chocolate or coffee cream like spread onto the wafers. And number 6 is Oreos. Number 5 is Haim, and this came out in 1991. This comes in 2 flavors. The most popular flavors for Haim is Choco Haim for chocolate and White Haim for white chocolate. On the inside, you'll have like either the chocolate or white chocolate spread, and then on the outside, you'll just have a plain vanilla, or sometimes it doesn't really taste like anything, but just a wafer coating on the outside. And number 4 is custard, and this came out in 1989. This is more like a cake or a bread, and outside you'll just have your regular cake batter, like a sponge cake, and on the inside you'll have custard cream. And number 2 is margarete. And at first place are 홈런볼, and this came out in 1981. These are almost like cream puffs, but they're filled with chocolate, but you can also get the white chocolate ones now too. And the best recipe to eat these is you just put them in the air fryer for a couple minutes, and the chocolate inside gets really gooey, and it's just really sweet and a nice snack. Moving on to chips, and number 10 is 우감자. These are potato chips, but they're like shaped like French fries, but they're hollow in the middle. And there's so many different flavors for these, and some bags will actually give you like a dipping sauce, like real French fries. And number 9 is cornchip, and this came out in 1989. And just like the name, they're corn chips, so they have a very strong corn taste. And number 8 is 꿀꽈배기, and this came out in 1979. Just like the name, these chips come out in like a very twisted shape, and they have like a glazed honey over them. These are one of the older chips, so a lot of like older people will tend to like them more. And number 7 is honey butter chip. And when these first came out, they were a huge hit. You could never buy them because they were always sold out everywhere. These chips are like buttery, and there's sweetness to them, but there's also sort of a saltiness, and people just love the combination, and there's more flavors coming out now. And number 6 is 맛동산, and this came out in 1975. These are just kind of like breadsticks almost, like fried breadsticks that have been coated in honey or like a glaze, and they've been mixed around in peanut butter. And number 5 is 오징어 땅콩, and this came out in 1976. These are circular round balls, and on the outside it'll actually be a hollow, like just like a wafer, kind of very thin layer of the chip, and on the inside you'll have a peanut. And number 4 is Pringles. Number 3 is 볶아 chip, and these are just normal potato chips, but they'll just come in a lot of flavors. Number 2 is 새우깡, and this came out in 1971. 새우 is shrimp, so these are like shrimp chips. If you're a big seafood fan, I think you'll really like these. And number 1 is 꼬칼콘, and this came out in 1973. These are also corn chips, but they're shaped like the bugles you have in America, and even when you're younger, even now, you can slip them onto your fingers and eat them off one by one. That's it for today. Maybe you can go try these out if you have them in your local H Market or Korean markets. And there's also so many other chips in Korea. I think it'd be great if you could have a chance to try them all out. I'll see you in my next one. 안녕. 하나, 둘, 셋.